So welcome. Here we are. We're standing. We have a long full foam roller. This is a hard density and it's about 36 inches. We have light hand weights. I'm using 3 pounds, 1 pound's great, 2 pounds, no more than 5 pounds. 5 pounds gets a little much. And I have some light ankle weights. So ankle weights, 5 pounds is a lot for a leg. So 1 or 2 pounds is perfectly sufficient. And we may or may not use those, we'll see. So we don't need anything for the time being. Just feel your weight standing on both feet, making sure that the feet and ankles are underneath the pelvis, the center of the hip joint, rather than hip width apart. So you feel it's a little bit narrower. Feel how the feet are spreading wide. And we're going to shift our weight forward onto our feet and backwards. Exhaling as we go forward and inhaling as we go back. So it's a lean, pretty much. Exhaling forward, inhaling through the nose and go back, and exhaling forward and inhaling back. One more time. Exhale forward and inhale back. Finding the center, we'll shift from side to side. Exhaling to the right and inhaling to the left. Exhale to the right and inhale to the left. 2 more like this, and then we're going to switch it up a little bit. And inhale. You're like a buoy. Exhale and inhale. Stay here. Exhale here. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Feeling how the weight shifts on this foot. So it's on the outside edge of the right foot, and now it's on the outside edge of the left foot. One more time. Coming to the center of that, give your knees a little wiggle, a little bend. Keep them unlocked, but feel that you're dropping your feet down now that we've explored all the edges of the feet, and feel that you're gathering the energy from the ground up into the pelvis, and feel the pelvis as the nucleus of your body where everything is organizing. Feel long in the front of the hips, and I'll show you from the side view so that we're not tucking our tailbone under, curving under, sad puppy tail with the pubic bone pointing forward. And conversely, we're not arching in the low back with the pubic bone pointing back and the tailbone up. Happy puppy. So we're going to explore these motions. So soft bend of the knee, sad puppy. I teach ballet and Pilates to children, so some of these images might remind you of that. Sad puppy, neutral, happy puppy, neutral, sad puppy, neutral, happy puppy, neutral. One more time. Sad puppy and happy puppy. Find the in-between part. Suction the legs up so your pelvis is balanced up and down. Open in the front of the hips and feel a weightedness through the tailbone. From here, place your one hand on your abdomen below the navel, above the pubic bone, and the other hand on your heart, up roughly, not geographically necessarily. You're going to breathe into your hands simultaneously and then soften. Breathe out. Expand in your front of your body into your hands and then soften. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. We're going to keep this breath sequence, breathing in, expanding. As you breathe out, feel that you're lifting the bottom of the pelvis up and feel like you're actively pulling the front of the body away from the bottom hand. Breathing in, expanding three-dimensionally. Exhaling, lifting the bottom of the pelvis and pulling the front of the body away from the bottom hand. 2 more times. Breathing in, expanding, exhaling, lifting the pelvis up, gathering it in, and 1 more time. Breathing in and out. Lifting and gathering in. Rest the hands. We're going to do some shoulder rolls. So rolling the shoulders forward and up and back and around. Show you on the diagonal. Forward and up and back and around. Forward and up and around. And 1 more time. Forward and up and back and around. And reverse. Back and up and forward and around. Feel that the shoulder blades are initiating the effort. So the bottom points of the shoulder blades are squeezing together. They're lifting up. They're widening apart. And then they're dropping down. 1 more time. In and up and widen and down. From here, we're going to shrug our shoulders up and then vigorously drop down. Imagine yourself like a wine bottle cork under pressure, so that you're going to vigorously drop the shoulders down and feel the cork, which is from the center axis of the body, drop, shooting up. Shrugging the shoulders up and exhale, shooting your cork from the bottom of the pelvis up through the spine. 2 more times. Inhale. Same breathing sequence. Exhale. 1 more time. Really bring those shoulders up and exhale. Great. Reaching your arms forward. We're going to do some scapular glides. So protraction and retraction of the shoulders. Check in with your standing balance. Be sure that you're not gripping in the fronts of the legs or the feet. You're going to inhale, slide your hands forward and feel your shoulder blades spread wide apart. And then as you exhale, slide the shoulder blades back to the start position. Keep the collarbones wide in the front and the chest nice and open. Inhale, slide your arms forward. And exhale, slide your arms back. 4 more times. Inhale, reaching forward. And exhale, back. Inhale, forward. And exhaling back. 2 more times. Inhaling forward. Good. And exhaling back. 1 more time. Inhaling forward. And exhaling back. Good. Rest the arms down. Okay. I wore a good shoulder shirt today, so you can see. So I'm going to just show you close. So we're going to do some shoulder blade circles with the arms out to the side. We've been talking about the arms in the scapular plane. So if the arms are directly to the side of you, you do feel a nice stretch across the front of the chest and the front of the arm, but it can be a challenge. And so what we want to do is try to get a sense of the shoulder blade and how it hugs the rib cage and place the arm along that same angle. So it's a slight forward diagonal and there's an ease point. And Annette, your brother, he's such a great teacher. I'm really lucky to have him in the class because he has such great clear images. And so what he said was finding the point where the tops of the shoulder can relax. And you feel, yeah. Isn't he great? I know. Look at your baby brother. He's come such a long way from up for adoption to he'll keep him forever. So now, Pam. All right. So Pam's having a meltdown. It's great. So the shoulder blade has the ability to move around, right? And what we want to do with this exercise is we're going to circle the shoulder blades in, up, around, and down whilst keeping the arms in the same plane so they're not moving forward and back. They're staying like they're on the wall. And you're going to bring the shoulder blades in and up and widen and down. In and up and widen and down. Side view. In, up, widen and down. In, up. Good. Widen to the side. That's the tricky part. Widen and down. 2 more times. In, up, widen and down. Good. 1 more time. In and up, widen. We'll reverse. Out, up, in, and down. This direction is hard for me. In, up, Oh, up, out, up, in and down. There we go. Out, up, in and down, out, up, in and down. Rest your arms one moment. Then we have our brain puzzle, because that's what this is all about. Brain puzzles this month. So if you need to bang out your arms a little bit, that's totally fine, understandable. And then we'll come back to this, and we're going to do same direction. So shoulder blades will slide to the right. They will lift up. They will move to the left and go back down. Or you stick with one same direction or opposite directions. So this is what I call same direction. Up, widen, down. One more time. In, side and up, and side and down. Reversing. My arms are getting tired in case you're feeling that way. Feel how your body wants to move with your shoulder blades. It's very hard to differentiate. This is totally not natural. But this is for our Busby Berkeley number. We're going to hold canes across our hands. And then we'll do a little grapevine step. It'll be great. We'll do the circles. All right. Whew. Who needs weights? I tell you. Monkey arms. So bring your arms back up into this goalpost position one more time. We're going to internally rotate the right arm and allow the left arm to stay where it is. Go where it goes. It might not go here. It might just go right about there. That's okay. And then we're going to switch. I call this monkey arms because it reminds me of that game, plastic children's toy, Barrel of Monkeys, where you can hook all the monkeys together by their bend in their arms. Lower your arms a little bit, Annette, so that they're not so high. Just bring them below the shoulders. It creates a little bit more ease. Yeah. Last time. Great. Arms up. Drop them down. Give yourself a little pounding. And the other side. Okay, now we are going to add some hand weights. And then Pilates. There's an exercise called the hundreds. It's some arm pumping. We're going to do some hand weights. And all you do with the hundreds, usually it's done lying on your back with your legs in the air. And you do a half little sit up and you pump your arms, right? We're not doing that. We're going to do it standing. But I wanted to give you a baseline of what it's normally like. So it's all about keeping your body still, controlling the movement of the body from the pelvis and the torso as you challenge that by pumping the arms forward and backwards. So you want, it's not an arm swing, right? That's a totally different feeling. There's a sense of pumping and stopping, like you're gonna bang them against the wall, but don't really, right? And we're gonna do a walking sequence with this, and it's all tied in with the breathing. I'll talk you through the whole thing. So let's just start. We'll do a set of 50, pumping the arms, standing still, and then we're gonna review our walking sequence. So find your functional parallel position with the legs relatively narrow. Our nice pelvic and pelvic alignment, knees are unlocked. Feel that bottom of the pelvis lifting up and the front of the abdomen gathering in. Spine nice and long and head is floating up. So your arms are going to start forward. You're going to inhale and pump your arms for 5 beats. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you'll exhale for 5 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Collarbones wide. In, 2, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not so bad, right? You feel a warmth in the back of your shoulders, maybe a very light opening in the front of the chest. You're working to grip the weights, very easy. And you feel also how the weights want, you know, we're not working on, what is this, flossing, where the kids do this thing, right? We're not doing that, right? We're trying to stay nice and still and not ping-ponging ourselves in between our arms, right? Obviously. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take this into a walking sequence. You'll step forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then back up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up, 2, 3, 4, close 5, so we can start the other side. Left, 2, 4, 5, and right, 2, 3, 4, 5, back, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, back, right, 2, 3, 4, together 5, and then we start right again. So we're going to do a full set of full 100 with that walking sequence forward and back. Well, no, it's actually, yeah, and then we're going to end forward, and we'll bring our legs together, because otherwise, does that math work out? I don't know. Math is not my strong point. Counting, not my strong point. But here we go. So, pumping the arms, stepping forward on your right. I'm also going to do my right so I don't get confused. Keeping your pelvis and your torso vertical over the leg that you're standing on. And back. And back. So we're just removing one leg from this pumping, basically. Here we go. Ready? Exhaling, lifting the chest, collarbones wide, preparing to step on the right leg. We'll exhale, pump the arms forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Step back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4. Together. Right, left, forward. 1, 2, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4. Together. Right, forward. 2. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Step back. 2, 3, 4. Together. Left, forward. In. And out. Back left. And right. 2, 3, 4. Together. Right, forward. In. Left, forward. Out. Inhale, right back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and left. 2, 4. Together, last set. In, 2, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back in. 2, 3, 4. Back out. 2, 3, 4. Together. Let's say that's 100. Whew. Roll the shoulders a few times. And reverse. Checking my nose. Roller. Great. Ditching our weights for the time being. And Annette, weights. Big squat. So this isn't Mad Men where we're in the office and you wear your pencil skirt and you have to daintily put one weight down and then the other weight down. Yesterday was International Women's Day, so let's own it and take a big old squat and put the weights down, right? So, sorry Robert, you're in the minority today, but c'est la vie. You're supportive, you're an ally, right? So, best function is sit bones wide, stick your booty way out there, and keep your spine nice and long, holding the organs up and in, right? Supporting with the hands is fine, but that's going to be the best mechanical function. From here, nice little chest opener, holding the roller in front of you with the arms straight, and you're going to play with where your fingers or palms are holding on the roller. So you can widen your stance to a relaxed stance. It doesn't have to be that narrow positioned. And then you're going to push with your right hand, sliding the roller to the left, and feel how you're getting a nice stretch through the inside of the left arm. And then you're going to reach both arms forward and push the left arm to the right. Reaching forward, pushing the right arm to the left. Reaching forward, pushing the left arm to the right. From here, we're going to add a rotation. So you're going to reach forward, push to the left, rotate so that your right elbow is going to point as much forward as possible, opening the left side of the chest and the arm. Unwind and come to the center. Push the roller to the right. Bring the left elbow forward so you're twisting above the waistline and opening the chest on the right side. We'll do one more set like this. Swing forward to the side, rotate, bring that elbow forward. So bend your right arm a little bit more, Annette, and pull the roller into you. Yeah. Come forward. I'm assuming, Annette, you're tall like Robert or like myself, pushing to the other side. So really bend that left elbow and bring the roller close to you, almost to your chest. And then you twist. So one arm is straight, and one arm is bent. We're going like this. This is that Busby Berkeley number I was telling you about where we do the cane and it goes back and forth. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Oh, everyone, good. Yeah, except that we're adding a little spiral so we stretch across. From here, spreading our legs wide apart, reaching our arms up, grabbing with the fingertips. And up is relative. Up is still reaching overhead where you can be comfortable with the tops of the shoulders. So if I reach too far back, the tops of my shoulders elevate and I feel pinchy in the shoulder joint. We want to come out of that, so bring it forward enough so the tops of the shoulders can drop down. And then you're going to go from side to side, keeping pressure with the roller. So we're trying to bend our body and keep the roller above our head. Last set, right and left. Center up, swing the arms down. Roller is going to come down. Oh, this is going to be so fun. All right, now we're going to go down to the floor. Got my notes. So, nice big squat to come down to all fours kneeling on your mat or rug. And if you want padding for your knees, now's a good time. Although we won't need it for too long because we're going to do some stuff. I'm going to grab some too. Sometimes all you need is a little kitchen towel or something. I have this little towel. If your knees don't hurt, wonderful. Let's keep them that way. Good. Nice, Annette. And angle your camera down, Annette, so I can see the floor a little bit. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do here is have the roller nearby, which it is. Well, okay. The knees are, we're going to set up so that the knees are under the pelvis, so they're same narrower position. Right. Because if the legs get too wide, it doesn't really set us up for what's going to come next. So just blind trust with this. You know what else I'm going to do? No, I'm going to stay right here. Okay. We're going to come to all fours kneeling, and I just want to identify the same feeling that we found when standing of the breathing, inhaling, expanding three-dimensionally into the front, and exhaling, lifting the bottom of the pelvis up and hugging the front of the abdominal wall in. So the elbow, the hands are spread wide, the wrist is just slightly in front of the shoulder joint, and the elbows are straight but not locked. So the inner part of the elbow is facing inward towards your midline. And you're spreading your fingers wide and pushing into the knuckles to help keep the pressure out of the wrist. So you're going to breathe in, keeping your spine nice and long. The sit bones are reaching back behind you. You're projecting light out through the crown of your head, floating the head up towards the ceiling with the back of the neck nice and long. So breathing in to the abdominal wall three-dimensionally. And as you exhale, you're going to lift the bottom of the pelvis up towards the ribs and pull the front of the abdomen up towards the ceiling. So we're going to breathe in, expanding three-dimensionally. The spine is staying in place. The pelvis is staying in place. Exhale, the bottom of the pelvis is elevating towards the ribs, and the front of the pelvis is elevating up towards the ceiling. 2 more breaths like this. I call this transverse abdominis breathing. Breathing in, expanding, exhaling, pelvis to the ribs, front of the body to the ceiling. 1 more time. Breathing in, expanding, Exhaling, bottom of the pelvis lifts towards the ribs, front of the abdomen lifts up towards the ceiling. Okay, shift your weight back. We're going to do a little scapular glide with 2 hands on the roller to prep today. So what's nice about using the roller is it takes some compression out of the hands. What's also nice about the roller is it adds more of a stability challenge and therefore more of a challenge for the front of the body. So you need to control your movements holding the front of your body, keeping the back of the neck nice and long, and that same pelvic elevation. So we're going to breathe in here. Your knuckles are on the down slope of the roller and you want to feel like you're suctioning your hand into the roller. You're going to inhale, feel the shoulder blades sliding together. And as you exhale, you're going to push down into the roller and the shoulder blades spread wide apart. You're going to breathe in, expanding into the ribs. Breathe out, pushing down to the roller, shoulder blades spread wide. Bring your weight forward over your hands as much as you can tolerate. If you're sitting back here, it's really hard to feel what's going on because you're going to be rolling the roller forward and back. So you have to get your shoulders over your hands. Breathing in, shoulder blades slide together, and exhaling, pushing the arms apart. Spine is staying nice and long. Breathing in, shoulder blades together. Breathing out, shoulder blades wide apart. Good. 2 more times. Breathing in. Nice. Breathing out. 1 more time. Keep reaching those fingertips forward towards the ground. And out. Sit back. Little wrist rest. Very nice, everybody. We're going to carry on with this. So, Annette, this might not feel super great on the mid-back, but you'll see. It might feel good to squeeze those muscles and work them a little bit. You decide. We grab a weight. We shift the roller. So now the roller is going to be sideways. I'm going to show you from a slightly different angle here. So you have your same body positioning here, but now you're going to have one hand on the roller and the other hand is going to be off on the floor. So you want to be sure that this arm is still underneath the shoulder and this other hand is underneath the other shoulder. Already this is a challenge for me. I'll speak for myself here. So you can start with the roller arm bent, and then you're going to push into that roller arm and try and keep your shoulders level and have an imaginary continuation of the roller here to rest your other hand on. From here, you're going to inhale, rotate your sternum towards the roller. The hand will drop down, both arms stay straight. And as you exhale, you're going to level up the shoulders. Inhale to rotate and exhale to come up. So I'll show you from this other angle. If you need to take a break at any time, go for it. But my recommendation is just suffer as much as you want and then stop your suffering. Suffering cessation class. This is what we're all about. So making sure, okay, that the hips are over the knees, the shoulders are over the hands. So push yourself into your start position. You're going to inhale, keeping the spine nice and long, rotating your sternum towards the roller, and exhale, push down into the roller and use the front of the body to level out your shoulders. Hand on the imaginary roller. Inhale to go down, exhale to push and come up. Inhale to go down, exhale to push and come up. Every exhale, we're recruiting those same muscles. Bottom of the pelvis, front of the abdomen. Inhale, go down. Exhale, push up. 2 more times. Collarbones wide, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, level up. 1 more time. And exhale, up. Let's grab a hand weight. We'll add on. Just 1. Annette, are you full of regret yet? Yes. No, she's like, no, I have my hand weight. I'm good. What a trooper. Here we go. Polly, she's coming back when she can. So, level out your shoulders. We're going to add the weight to this action. So you're going to rotate your shoulders and then lift up, feeling the arm being suctioned into the shoulder socket while still holding the weight. Inhale, rotate. So you're going to move less. Inhale, rotate towards the roller. Exhale, come up. One more time. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, come up, stay level. We'll do little circular pendulums with the weight arm. So you're going to circle it with ease and relaxation. This is challenging the front of the body. 4, 5, 6. Reversing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's just stay here. Stop the pendulum. You're going to swing the arm forward with the palm facing your center line and swing the arm back as far as you would like to go. Swinging forward and back. So be sure that when you swing forward, you're not crossing the midline, that you're going right in line with the shoulder, and exhale, swinging back. Inhale, forward, and exhale, swinging back. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. Hopefully you feel this in the front of your body, just below the ribs, forward your obliques, and back. Bend the elbow, triceps, bend and stretch. Keep the elbow in the same point in space and bring the weight to the arm. 4, 5, 6, and rest. Wherever you feel comfortable, to take a rest. If sitting on your heels doesn't work for you, no problem. Just take a moment, sit like a mermaid. And then sit like a mermaid on the other side with your shins tucked up together. So it's a really great exercise in itself to just sit like that. We got to do the whole thing on the other side, people. Hooray! Do you all feel this in the front of your body on the side that's holding the weight? Yes? Give me a thumbs up. Do we feel this in the back, the low back? No. Thumbs down. We feel it in our neck. Maybe. A little bit. Okay. We want to feel it in the front and slightly in the arm when we do our arm work. Okay. Other side. So, again, you can do this whole sequence with your hips back and your arm out in front of you, but the joy is really keeping the shoulder over the wrist, the hip over the knee. So we'll do our whole sequence starting with our leveling without the weight. Arms straight inside of the elbow is pointing towards your midline. You're going to inhale, rotate your sternum towards your roller, and then exhale, push down to the roller, level up the outside opposite shoulder. Inhale to rotate, and exhale to lift up. Feel like you have a broomstick along your spine. Inhale to rotate and exhale. And you're spinning around the broomstick. Rotate. Good. And up. Keep pushing into that roller hand. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Take a little breather. Grab your weight. But of course now it's close by. We'll repeat 6 times of our shoulder leveling. Roller arm has to really push vigorously, suction cup that palm. So lifting up, starting level. Inhale, rotating the sternum towards the roller, and exhale to lift up. Inhale to rotate, and exhale to lift up. Inhale to rotate, you're doing great. Exhale to come up. I think we have 3 more. Creative counting. Exhale. Really feel strong through that roller arm. One more time. We'll do our arm pendulum circles, small circles with ease and fluidity, feeling the arms suctioned into the socket 6 times. And then reversing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause that. Find stillness and evenness. Swing the arm forward and then pull back as far as you can. Swinging forward and back. This is like we're going for a walk in the park, right? We're just adding weights and gravity and a roller. Walk in the park. 2 more. 1 more. Stay back, bending triceps, bend and stretch. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Champions! So we feel on the front of this side, right underneath the ribs mostly. but you feel it kind of wrapped all the way around, but not in the low back, not in the neck. You feel it in your standing arm for sure. That was great. Really nice job. So, roller horizontal. We can ditch our kneeling. We're going to come to lie a little bit, lie down-ish. We're going to be working up. You know what? Let's add our ankle weights now. If you have them. If you don't have them, it's totally no problem. Legs are heavy. They're a great abdominal tool, abdominal strengthening tool on their own. If you have ankle weights, great. And Annette, if you decide after this class that you're like, you know what I need in my life? Ankle weights. I can send you some links if you want them. I have a couple of options that I like. So what we're going to do here is you're going to place the roller horizontal. Show you from the side view. And you get to recline a little bit with your hands behind your neck. I'm going to come towards you and I'll show you. I like this specific grip for the neck, which is interlacing the fingers and placing the hands on the neck rather than on the back of the head. Because maybe you've learned exercise where they're like, just lightly touch the back of your head and open your elbows as wide as possible, right? So again, we can see how this isn't really super helpful because it stresses the top of the shoulder. So we want to stay in our scapular plane so that the arm is resting. And I like grabbing the neck because then it doesn't push our head forward, because it's very easy to start pushing your head forward with these types of exercises, so that you're supporting your neck with this grip. The fingers might be more on the top of the back than mine are. I have a super long neck, so I have lots of space for my hands. And what you're doing is you're using this outside edge of your hand to traction underneath your skull. There's a little ridge there. And so you're using that to find more length in the neck. So for most of us, we have some arthritis in our neck, some stenosis. So we're just creating a little bit more space there. We're stretching the shoulders. We're working in our scapular plane. It's just so multifaceted. I made these too tight. Sorry. Woo. Okay. You don't need them tight. Put them on your, if you have tights on or pants, put them over your tights. Pro tip. Ooh, owie. Okay. So, we've got our grip. We've got our roller. We've got our ankle weights. We're going to do a sequence of neutral curl-ups. So, spine extension, meaning back bending over the roller as much as we can into a plank position or a incline position. We're not doing a sit-up, okay? So we're just going from back, a little back bend to flat. And because you're going to be working against gravity on the roller, that will be sufficient. From here, we're going to add some, what I call alternating knee folds, double knee folds, and then we're going to add some single leg extension. So it's going to look like this in our incline here with our hands behind our neck. Single knee fold is like this. Alternating legs, right? Double knee fold, walk the feet in, particularly if you're using the ankle weights. Lift the heels and pull the knees towards your chest as much as you can. Then we have, if you want to progress the exercise, you may. And if not, you just stick with either of those. Then we add leg extension and coming in, and extend and come in, and extend and come in. We'll do the same side. Over, 2, and 3, and 4. And we're going to do that with back bending. So, just so that everyone has the idea of what's coming, we'll practice with our single, just no legs, knees are bent, feet are flat on the mat or on the floor, in your functional parallel position, so not too wide. So your hands are behind your neck and the roller is just at the bottom of the shoulder blades. You're going to inhale and you're going to allow your chest to open. The tops of the shoulders are going to drop down, giving into gravity over the roller. And you're going to feel that you're lifting your elbow points up and back slightly. So inhaling here. As you exhale, feel the front of the rib cage dropping down and pressing slightly back to help you cantilever yourself up into your incline. Inhale, arching back. Exhale, front ribs drop down and spread wide, pushing down and back into the roller to help you come up. 2 more like this, then we're adding the legs. Inhale, arching back as far as you can go. And exhale, bottom ribs down and wide. And all the while, we're still keeping that bottom of the pelvis, low abdominal connection. Inhale, arching back, expanding, exhaling, bottom of the pelvis, low abdominals, bottom ribs spreading down and wide. Stay here. Inhale here. Exhale, fold your right leg in. Inhale down. Exhale left. Inhale down. Exhale right. Inhale down. Exhale left. Inhale down. 2 more sets. Exhale and down and in. Exhale. Inhale down. 1 more set. The breathing is super important. The abdominal connection is super important. And down. Inhale, arch back. Keep your feet down. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, arch back. No legs. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, arch back. Exhale, curl up. 1 more time. Inhale, arch back. And when I say curl up, I am suggesting that we're coming into our incline position. From here, we're going to add the legs as we move our spine. So you're going to inhale, arch back. Exhale, take the leg up as you come to your incline. Inhale, foot down, arch back. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, arch back, foot down. Exhale, curl up. Last time, inhale, arch back. Exhale, curl up. Good. Let's take a breather. Come on, get your elbows on the roller and sit yourself up. Roll the shoulders a few times. We're going to carry on. Give yourself a little hug. Hug it out. Shoulder rolls. Doing okay? Neck can get a little tight. Neck from side to side. So again, if you need to adjust your hand position to something that feels supportive for your neck, totally do that, okay? Coming back down, double legs. So we're gonna, if you want to start your double leg pulls from this incline position, good. If you'd like to arch back, that's what the version I'm gonna do. So you're gonna inhale, arch back, exhale, start to curl up, lift the heels, and then push from the ball of the foot and the toes. And then inhale, put the foot down, and then arch back. Sequencing is important. Exhale, start the curl up, lift the heels, push from the balls of the feet and the toes. You're in your incline and your knees are pulling towards your chest. Inhale, feet go down first, arching back second. 2 more times. Exhale, start the curl up, lift the heels, push from the feet, and feet down. Inhale, arch back. Last time. Exhale, start the curl up, lift the heels, push from the feet, pull the knees toward the chest, and feet down, arch back. Come up to your incline, single leg extension. We're going to stay here. Right leg folds in, flex and reach out. Point, pull it in, and flex and reach out. Keep resting your hands into your head into your hands. Point in, flex out, point in, flex out. Point in, change sides. Left leg up, flex out. Point in, flex out. This is for mountain climbing. Point in, or deep snow walking. Point in, flex out. Make sure your knee is right, staying closer to your midline in it. And out, so turn your knee in a little bit. Yes, you might not be able to go as far. And out, come in, put the foot down, roll over onto your side and push with your arms and come off the roller. How fun. So, just keeping my eye on the clock here. All right. Having fun yet, Annette? Yes, she's having a hootenanny. We're having a hootenanny. So set yourself up so that you're going to lie lengthwise on your roller. And Annette, you might want to angle yourself a slight amount so that way you can easily see me without like having to sit up and crane your head. Because if you're looking straight on, or you might need to move your laptop on an angle. You're going to need the weights though. Don't let those go away. Don't let them go too far. So if we're using ankle weights, you keep them on. Or you take them off. If you feel like your hip flexors are really, really tight and upset, then take them off. Yeah. So one hand weight on either side of the mat or yourself, so that within arm's reach so you can hold them. Annette, did you grab a towel? Or do you have a little pillow? No? Okay, that's fine. You want to be sure that when you lie we're going to lie head to tail on the roller. And we're going to move our arms. Yeah, that's perfect. Just have it nearby just in case. So you want to be sure, we're going to be moving our legs out. So we want to have space for the legs to reach. And we're going to be lying down. We want to be able to move our arms in a free motion here. So I'm actually hitting my wall. So I'm going to move myself a little bit this way. So that I can freely move my arms and my legs without running into anything. As I tell my ballet students, you want to set yourself up for success.
And Harriet?
Yes?
What's the towel for?
Oh, see, sorry, yeah. Sorry, the mystery. You're like, wait, do I need to get one of those? I don't know, Annette. So I'm going to have a look at her as she's moving and see how her head lies on the roller. Most of us have a little bit of a forward head. So it's what that means is, and what that looks like is when we lie on the roller, our chin is pointing up to the ceiling and we feel a little bit like we're falling backwards. And there's a shortening behind the neck in this orientation. So in order to help people find length in the back of the neck, sometimes we need a little pillow to help bring the head into a better alignment. So instead of being like this, the nose is pointing directly up to the ceiling, the eyes are focusing up to the ceiling rather than feeling tipped back. So I just wanted her to have something nearby. I know you, Polly, you don't need a towel. You thought maybe I was just pampering Annette to get her to stay so that she wouldn't leave. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just going to have a peeky. And scooch forward, Annette, so that way your tail's closer to the end of the roller. Oh, no, you're good. Lie down. Let me have a look at you. How do you feel? I can't see your head, actually. Do you feel like a little pillow? You feel good? Okay. So, if you feel like you're back diving on the roller, just slide the pillow in there and you'll be great. So from here, we're going to do a pelvic tilt breathing with eye patterns, which we forgot to do at the beginning. I forgot the eye patterns. Pelvic tilts, heel slides. Then we'll do, we're going to skip some of the leg work that we did last time and do some arm work with weights. And yeah, and then I'll end with a little standing. So we're lying here. Hand weights are nearby. We're feeling our stability being challenged on the roller. And trying to keep the heels in line with the sit bones so we're in that narrower leg position, which might feel a little bit scary. So our hands are on the mat, keeping your collarbones wide and open, feeling how there's a small curve in the low back. The tailbone is dropping down into the roller. The bottom ribs might be grazing the roller. We want to try and find heaviness in the rib cage, particularly in the back of the ribs, to feel a relationship between the roller and the bottom ribs. So maybe that's not touching for you, but maybe it is. But just be aware of your relationship with the roller there. The rest of the upper back is connecting until you get to closer to the neck, and then the large knobby bone, the C7 vertebra that's at the base of the neck, that is not touching. You have a larger curve behind the neck. And then, as we discussed before, the chin is relaxed, the nose is pointing directly up to the ceiling, the eyes are looking straight up to the ceiling. You've probably never seen your space like this before. So for a moment, we're going to close our eyes. Keep your hands on the floor. And you're going to focus on breathing. You're going to expand into the front of the body and exhale. Find that bottom of the pelvis lifting up towards the ribs, and the front of the body is actively pulling in. Inhale, expanding. And exhale, bottom of the pelvis lifting and the front of the body pulling in. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, lifting the bottom of the pelvis up, pulling the front of the pelvis in. One more time like this, then we're going to add our eye sequence. Inhale, expanding. And exhale, bottom of the pelvis pulls up, front of the pelvis pulls in. Keep that pattern going, breathing in. As you exhale, you're going to blink your eyes open and look back behind you. You're going to inhale, close your eyes. As you exhale, you're going to blink your eyes open and look down towards your knees without moving your head. Just the eyes are going to look. Breathe in, expanding. As you exhale, blink your eyes open and look to the right without turning the head. Inhale, center. Exhale. Open, look to the left. And inhale, close. We will repeat, same sequence. Exhale, blinking open, look up, which means look behind you. Inhale, close. Expanding, exhale, pelvis, abdominals, blink open, look towards your knees. Inhale, closing. Exhale, blink open, look right. Inhale, close. Last time, exhale, blink open, look right, left. And inhale, close. From here, we're going to add a small pelvic tilt. Keep your eyes open. If you want a balance challenge, bend your elbows and put your hands pointing up towards the ceiling with the palms facing you. So we inhale, expand, exhale, find that pelvic connection, and then use the front of the abdominals from the pubic bone to the ribs to pull the pubic bone towards your rib cage. Inhale to expand. It's like you're zipping up a pair of really tight pants. Exhale, pull the zipper up towards the navel. And inhale, unzip and relax. So we're doing small pelvic tilts. Exhale, pelvic, bottom of the pelvis, front of the pelvis, and then zip it all up. Inhale, unzip it and relax to your start position. Exhale, connect and zip. Inhale, expand. One more time, then we're going to add on to this. Exhale, tilting, and inhale to expand. So from here, you're going to find your pelvic tilt, keeping the glutes really relaxed and moving the pelvis from the front of the body, like we've been doing. Flex your right ankle and then slide your right leg out as far as you can go without tipping your pelvis. You should feel that it's more challenging for the abdominals to maintain your pelvic stability with the leg farther away from you, particularly if you have the ankle weight. Inhale here, and exhale, drag the heel in to your start position. Keep your pelvic tilt. Inhale. Exhale, left leg slides out as far as it can go. So you have weight in your right leg slightly, but you're trying to stay as balanced on the roller as you can. And inhale, pull the leg back in. Exhale, right leg slides out, maintaining your pelvic tilt. So it doesn't have to go all the way straight, but it does have to extend away from you. Inhale to come in. Exhale to slide out. So we're trying to keep our pelvis in a small pelvic tilt to challenge our rectus abdominis. Our six-pack abdominals. I don't believe in six-packs, so if that's our goal, we should talk. Come back in, inhale last time, exhale, slide out. And coming back in. Relax your pelvic tilt. Whew, just wiggle a little bit from side to side on the roller. That's all of the leg work we're going to do. So now you're going to grab your, grab nothing. Keep your legs stable. Bring your arms up to the ceiling with the palms touching each other. If this does not feel right for you today, then, take a minute and you can just watch what we're doing. But in the meantime, if this does feel right today, now we're going to bend your elbows and bring your forearms and elbows to touch each other. Bring the hands towards your face so that the forearms are going to be parallel to the floor. You're going to feel a nice stretch between your shoulder blades at the bottom point of the shoulder blades. Then from here, you're going to keep your forearms parallel to the floor and you're going to slide your arms back behind you as far as you can on the inhale. And then you're going to exhale, pull the elbows back down to your start position. You're going to inhale, slide the hands back behind you, forearms stay parallel to the floor, so there's a slight lift of the hands as you reach back. And as you exhale, pulling from the elbow, come back to your start position. Two more like this, then we're going to open the elbows. Inhale, reach back. And exhale, pull back down. One more time, inhale, reaching back. And exhale, pull down. Now we're going to add on. We're going to inhale, reach back. We're going to allow the elbows and the forearms to peel apart. Then the palms are going to peel open so that your thumb and your pointer fingers are touching and your elbows are open to a diamond shape. Then you're going to allow the elbows to pull down towards your waist. The hands will come apart. You see your hands in your peripheral vision. The palms are facing up to the ceiling, and then you're going to keep reaching your hands towards your hips, stretching your arms. Then internally rotate your arms so that the thumbs point inward towards your body, and then you're going to bring your arms up to the ceiling and come back to your prayer position. So bend the elbows, fold yourself into your prayer position with your forearms parallel to the floor. You're going to inhale, reach, slide back as far as you can go. Exhale, peel the elbows and the forearms and the hands open. The palms are facing the ceiling. The thumb and the pointer finger are touching each other. They're making a triangle. The elbows are wide. The tops of the shoulders are relaxed. You're getting a nice stretch through the chest and the tops of the arms. From here, or the fronts of the arms, you're going to open the hands apart. Elbows will slide down towards your waistline, trying to keep them at the same level up and down. So the elbows are coming towards your waistline. The palms are facing up. You bring your hands into your peripheral vision, and then you reach your arms towards your hips. Turn the palms to face down. Last time. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. Coming to your prayer position. Exhale, fold into your prayer. Bend elbows. Inhale, slide the arms up and back. Good. Exhale, peel the elbows, forearms, and hands open. Inhale, hands come apart till you can see them in your peripheral vision. Then exhale, bring the hands all the way around and down. Okay, we're going to skip our chopping. We're going to wiggle from side to side, or rather sway from side to side. So widen your arms and legs apart so you have some lateral stability here. And then you're going to use your arms and your legs to help you slide off of the roller, move the roller out of the way, and lie on your back flat on the mat. And notice how good that feels to just be on good old terra firma, how concave your backside feels. And then you're going to roll over onto your side, push up to come to sitting. Take your ankle weights off if you're wearing them. And then we're over. How does this happen? I've run out of time. So much material, so little time. Oh yeah, here we go. Come up to standing. This is our one last thing. Bring your roller with you. We're going to face each other. And we're going to do a little leg pendulum side kicking. So I'm going to show you, it looks like I'm hiding my legs behind the roller. That's not an intentional thing. We're just using the roller for balance. We're going to do alternating leg pendulum. So this is a fun game we could all play. Put your roller right in front of you. Your leg's going to go to the side. Peekaboo. Another side. One side, another side. One side, and other side. This is harder than what we did last week. And other side. Just for you, Annette. One side, and other side. One side. Noticing how you want to compensate through the rest of the body. Other side. One side, other side. So hopefully you're feeling the outside of the hips, and other side. Last time, one side, and other side. Ah. Whew. Shake your legs out, set the roller aside. Just take a moment to rest, balanced on both feet. Front to back, side to side. Knees are unlocked. Feel the feet spreading wide, energetically gathering up into the pelvis as you drop the legs down and out. So the pelvic floor is lifting up, the abdominals are cinching inwards. Your rib cage is voluminous. You're able to breathe. The neck and shoulders are relaxed. The head is floating upwards. Shrug your shoulders up and just drop down. Shrugging up, vigorously drop down. Yeah, one more time, up and down. Just close your eyes for a moment. Feel your balance. Allowing the body to expand and contract three-dimensionally within each inhale and exhale. One more breath in and out. Blink your eyes open. And thank you. We are done. So much more to do. You'll unmute yourselves. We have some time to chat, provided you have time if you have to go. I'll see you later. I'm going to stop my recording devices and then I'll be there.